Welcome to what is the second episode of Sunday League Rocket League, the place where questionable car designs and stunning own goals are seen all too often. If you've come looking for quality, then I'm afraid you've come to the wrong place. Like I said in my previous video, if you don't know what Sunday League football is, it's where 22 people liken themselves to football and superstars such as Mo Salah, Cristiano Ronaldo or Kylian Mbappe, only to be sorely mistaken when they sky a shot from 2 yards out. In this edition, what we'll be looking at is my solo placement games. I wasn't planning to do these at first, definitely not because of my lack of ability in solos, but I just thought it would be a good laugh. Now I do have a bit of news coming at the end of this video, so make sure you stay tuned right to the end. Without further ado, let's get into it. So with this game I started with the fake kickoff. I do try to get it out and continue the move, but I get demoed. He just misses there by hitting the post and then scores a really nice goal off the rebound. I can't knock the finish for him, and I've got to say it's been deserved up to this point. The kickoff that wasn't favourable to me again. However, I turn it around, I get it up in the air, I try to knock it over, it wasn't the best of aerials. He does a massive whiff and we get a lovely goal to even the game. Here he is, he's trying to make his way down there. I get a save in from his shadow defence. I've been working on that recently, my defence. It's improving, but I hit it off the wall. Now, this is something that I'm not really used to. You won't see me doing these grand champ, off the wall, ceiling shot, musty flick things. I'm just sort of here to have fun. However, the blue team just get a very nice little goal on me, and I was just too far in the goal there just to try and sort it out. A kick-off that doesn't even go in favour again with me. I get another save though. With these games, I'm finding that I'm playing a lot like Jordan Pickford for England. He's pretty decent in goal, but I can still do a lot of damage. I tried a little dribble, but unsuccessful, and blue guy, he just gets a nice little hit that was too powerful for me to make any sort of a difference, and unfortunately I hit it into my own net. But he challenges it, but it still goes deep into the blue half. I hit it off the corner. He doesn't manage to get the hit off there, neither do I, to be fair. But he was far too eager and I managed to just slip it past him there. I get a nice little bump on him there. And then he, when he tries to return to defend, just drives straight to the ball and puts it right in the middle of his own goal. So I've got to say, he scored 4 unbelievable goals. It's just a shame one of them was in his own net. Well, I say a shame, it's a shame for him. I get a hit up, it knocks off the post, he misses, and I just about managed to get that goal in there. And he was trying to get that back. I go straight through him like a ton of bricks though and get the demo. And then I managed to do a nice little dribble and a flick over with a really nice goal to finish the game. He forfeits, and yeah, it was a nice first game, unexpected because of my lack of quality in this playlist. So here we are at the solo game 3. Now, after that 5-3 win that I got in the first game, I did get a nice little 2-1 win over another player. I'm doing really well so far. I'm looking to keep it going in this game. Now this fella's arrived with a bit of class. Just look at the top hat. You know a classy fella when you see that. And I managed to sneak in behind. It bounces off the corner for me, and I can just get up to that aerial and slot it in for a comfortable 1-0. I come in and knock it up, and I manage to get up to it aerially, and it just goes in that top left corner. I was made up with that finish. Maybe there might actually be a bit of quality in one of these videos for once, but I won't hold my breath. Right, I get a nice little hit out there, and we're just going to take a minute to introduce something new to the video. That was probably the worst open goal miss of the video, and a great time for me to introduce the Torres counter. Now, I was going to call it the open goal miss counter, however that was a bit of a mouthful. I'm going to take a leaf out of the Sunday League football book. I liken myself to someone who was once one of the greats. To be fair, he's the only one who comes in memory with one of the worst open goal misses for Chelsea. The open goal miss, or Torres counter, is now live and it's on 1. He misses the hit there and I just completely fail to clear my lines, and he can just quite comfortably slap that in. I get a really favourable kick off there and it just goes straight. I do think about going up to aerial for it, but I decide against it. A bit cruel, really. Yeah, it was a bit of a cruel goal, but we take them. And then yeah, I get just a bit of space there and knock him out the play, and I'm just well open there for a nice little goal. 4-1 now. He has the worst miss of a lifetime. I think that can class for a Torres counter, but here I am. I knock it down to the corner of the goal. Oh god, it just gets better every time you see it. I get one of the sweetest flicks I've ever done, or I've ever really seen, because what happens is the guy, he comes in dead fast, just expecting to get it, and I touch it with just the front right side of my car, and it just gets a lovely little sort of loop over him where I was just able to capitalise and finish. We gotta give that a name. I'm gonna be asking for one of them. But that was just the best finish to the game that I've probably ever had. So I have just seen in the Game 3 edit and following that I do have a bit of hair sticking up that makes it look like you could go surfing on my hair, so I haven't done that on purpose, but I do look a bit weird, so yeah, sorry about that. Right, here we are in Game 4. Right, he is powering the ball down, but I managed to get a nice little save, and I go for the corner boost just to try and capitalise, just so that I've got enough momentum to keep it going. Does that class as a Torres? Oh, I think it's got to go up there. That's number 3 on the counter. And then I go for what has got to be the most ambitious overhead kick. I think I'm Gareth Bale.
3 in the box waiting for the cross, and it was Bale! Oh, what about that? What about that?
Honestly, what am I doing? And that clumsy mistake is just sort of, it's allowed in to take it down the other end of the pitch with an open goal there. And yeah, it's 1-0 to him. And I hit it off the wall here. And I just get up to it and get sort of like a wraparound aerial there. I don't know what that was. It was like I was trying to roundhouse the ball into the net. When I say try, I did. And I managed to finish that off before it touches the ground, which I can really do. I get it into the middle, and yet another open goal this time a double. And he is once again able to capitalise from a failed overhead Gareth Bale kick, and he's knocking it in the middle, and I get yet another save. That Jordan Pickford aspect that I was talking about before, where he's solid in goal but still causes a bit of damage, is coming out again. And I just miss out there. It was really annoying, and I get stuck to the ceiling actually. It's like someone's just come and gorilla glued me. And he was able just to knock it back past my feeble attempt at defending it. And here I am, I get an overhead kick touch. I don't know what it is about this game, but I just think I'm Gareth Bale. He fails with the defensive attempt, and I slot it in with 7 seconds left, so I get a hit out here. He's trying with the attack where he just messes up. I go round him over the wall and I just keep it dribbled. I do a cheeky little backflip and manage to get it in. Bit ballsy, but we take it if it goes in the back of the net. So yeah, that was a lovely 4-3 win in overtime for the Solos Game 4, and I think we're heading now onto the last game of the Solos placements. I don't know what I was doing, but a nice save there, and I think that should class as a Torres. He does a diverse attempt at a half flip there. It wasn't the best, and again he misses another open goal. I think it was just an attempt to get back, but he hits straight into the ball and scores a long range own goal. Now it comes out here, I have the chance, but it's on the Torres counter unfortunately, as I have a feeble attempt at a shot. He knocks it past me and it's not on the Torres counter. It was just, he had the most open goal you could ever have and he fluffed his lines, not to sound like a FIFA commentator. Now I'm trying here, I knock it against the corner and I managed to just get a nice little touch with, which puts too much power on it for my opponent to make any sort of defensive comeback from that one. I go over to that top left corner and I do try something, but my opponent, he gets a really nice hit. It goes off the wall and dips beautifully like a Dimitri Payet free kick into my goal. And he just gets one on me there and is just too quick for me and he brings it to 2-2, levels the score. But there was a pinch that made it really difficult for him and really easy for me. I managed to get something on him here. He jumps out the way for me to just dribble it into his goal, and it was a 3-2 finish to end the solo placement games. So we're gonna head over to a table of results now, see where I've come from, my results, and see where I've got to. So I started off in Gold 2 Division 2, that's where I placed last season. I won 6 of my games and only lost 4 of them, and I got promoted to Gold 3 Division 3. So really happy with that. We got eventually, I think it was 7 on the Torres counter. Thank you for watching the video. If you did enjoy it, then please press the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And comment down below if you want what I should call the flick that I did in Game 3. It'll be up on the screen now. Now for the news that I mentioned earlier, I will be becoming more active on my Instagram account, so I'll be updating my story, putting more posts out and just adding a bit of extra content. So the link is down below if you want to go and follow that. So with all that being said, thank you for watching the video and I'll catch you in the next one. I'm going to tell you the secret here. Game 10 wasn't actually entertaining at all. I just thought it would be a bit of extra for the video.